Mokwambiri. Thank you all for your attention, and may God bless us all and God bless Malawi. Zikomo.
Thank you for those remarks. I understand that Makra would like to present a gift to the First Lady. Presented now by Makra is a gift for the First Lady here at our conference. Women and Girls in Cyber Conference 2024. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, as we continue on with our program, today being an opening day and our opening ceremony here, we do have the incredible Lulu with us. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you are as excited as I am to see him and to get to hear him performing here at our conference. Lulu, take it away.
Inde mama machulidwa maina MG1 atipenda ndikabe lekakulila puputa misonzi ana mama ndakuona kukukaka jinga ya makala weka kuti anaje apambo wao walikumua ana mama tontola chumwemwe chita mama wa adona mukwile ntima kwia kwakani koche kuposa chisomo chake ana mama kuchimwa hana mama inde pokaniza hana mama ndikukonda sufuna ndeo ndikukonda sufuna kupa hana mama likukwera siku hana mama muzabala samuyeli muziwa seuza kamba zaiwe hana mama kondo yako siya mpambu kondo yako njabuzimu hana mama takuona kukukanka jinga ya makala weka kuti anaje apambo wao walikwatifa hana mama tontola chunga mwachita mama wa adona mukwile ntima kwia kwakani koche kuposa chisomo chake hana mama inendine mulungu wako sinzalola ubutike inendine mulungu sinzalola ubutike ndiza kufungatila ndine okuchingiriza Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lulu, for that. A good start to our conference this year. To our guest of honor, of course, Your Excellency, just to catch you up on what the next few days may be looking like, and of course to everyone in the room as well. As I mentioned earlier, it's a 3-day conference, and we're looking at 3 days of our first day looking into inspiring the next generation. It's always key and important for those that have gone before us to come and say, hey, look, this is the way, and this is what you can expect. And when it comes to cybersecurity, Malawi does have professionals within the space as well. And these are some of the speakers that will be speaking here at the conference. And some of those speakers are those such as Ella Hamaka, who will be speaking here. She is a cybersecurity expert as well. Naomi Kaponda, who will also be speaking at the conference, and a few other women that will be here. This means we're well versed. We've got people that are already in the industry and will be able to share their knowledge and experience with those that have come in. On day 2, empowering future professionals, getting into breakout sessions where they'll have more interactive conversations. And day 3, practical training. I mean, if you're going to come to something like this, you want to leave with some hands-on type of training. So this is a full-on, rounded conference where people will leave with more than they came in and enriched to move forward in the industry itself. So it's going to be a fantastic time. And I must say, when we speak of keeping girls and women safe online as we participate, it's also important that the women and girls are participating in cybersecurity. We know what we need, we know where the gaps are, and we'll probably be better at addressing those when we participate in that. Well, as we continue on, allow me to now invite up to the podium for a statement by the Honorable Minister of Information and Digitalization. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honorable Moses Konkoyo.
Your Excellency, Madam Monica Chakwera, the First Lady of the Republic of Malawi, the representative of the Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Information and Digitalization, the Board Chair for MACRA, Ms. Bridget Chibwana, and all MACRA Board Directors here present, MACRA Director General, Mr. Daud Suleiman, and all MACRA staff present, Honorable Susan Dossi, the Chairperson of the Parliamentary Committee on Media, Honorable Joyce Chitsulo, the Chairperson of the Public Appointments Committee of Parliament, and all MPs here present, the Mayor of the City of Lilongwe, or any representative here present, esteemed panelists, distinguished local and foreign delegates, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, I have a simple but very dignified task this morning, and that is to request you, as our guest of honor today, to deliver your keynote address and officially open this second edition of Women and Girls in Cyber Conference. Your Excellency, what you experienced as we were about to sing the national anthem this morning is not a reflection of how far we have gone in terms of our digitalization. But how Lulu stepped in, that's a display of how skilled we are digitally. The Lulu you're seeing today, Your Excellency, is different from the Lulu you will see in other venues. I think he dressed for this occasion. He knew he's coming where the First Lady is. This is for this event. Your Excellency, allow me to say a few remarks before I request you to deliver your keynote address. Your Excellency, on the onset, allow me to extend my appreciation and the appreciation of all women and girls that have gathered here for your keen interest in supporting efforts aimed at uplifting the lives of our girls and women across Malawi. You have taken a leading role in shaping interventions that protect and inspire girls and women in all spheres of their lives, including taking active roles in the digital space. Just like last year, Your Excellency, this gathering has brought together girls and women from all walks of life, experts and professionals in the cyberspace, and aspiring young women to discuss issues pertaining to the digitization agenda and the digital landscape locally. As a nation, we should be proud that through interventions like this conference, we are putting the majority of our people at the center of our digitization efforts. We are not surprised, Your Excellency. Your passion, the passion that you've attached to these conferences is not a surprise. The champion for digitalization is right there at State House with you. His Excellency the President is the champion of our digital agenda in this country. Through initiatives like this conference and several others, we are ensuring that the participation of our girls and women in the digital space is beneficial to their lives and their digital needs, but most importantly, that they are also safe and secure. As a minister responsible for information and digitalization, I am fully aware of the revolution that has taken place before us through the internet and digitalization in general. As a ministry, we are also fully aware that on top of the immense benefits that have come about through digitalization, our people, especially girls and women, are faced with several threats from which they must be protected. As a ministry, and in collaboration with other public institutions like the Malawi Communications Regulatory Authority, MACRA, we are continuing with our policy and regulatory interventions that are aimed at making the cyberspace beneficial, but also safe for every Malawian, especially our girls and women. The Chakwera-led government seeks to create a secure and reliable environment which facilitates the secure use of the cyberspace, promotes trust in the cyberspace, increase usage of e-government and e-commerce services, and consequently driving further social and economic development for our country. Your Excellency, as I reported last year at the first edition of this conference, President Chakwera's government, through my ministry, continues to take steps that are aimed at aligning our digitalization efforts with international best practices. The government has therefore made substantial progress preparing a number of bills that are expected to be tabled before Parliament. All these bills are aimed at making our digital space as beneficial and as secure to every Malawian. Your Excellency, it is quite disappointing that some misguided individuals continue to abuse the cyberspace and use it to attack innocent individuals and institutions and damage their reputations in the process. It is therefore government's responsibility to ensure that every Malawian enjoys fully the benefits of the digital space and that every Malawian is fully protected as they participate in the digital space. As a ministry, Your Excellency, we expect platforms such as this conference to be as inclusive as possible. As a nation, we cannot afford to leave anyone behind in such important conversations. This conference, therefore, provides a platform where women are an important part of the national conversation in ensuring a safe cyberspace for all. Your Excellency, with these few remarks, allow me to request you, Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Malawi, to deliver your keynote address and thereafter officially open this conference. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Honorable, excuse me, Honorable Moses Kunkuyu, Minister of Information and Digitalization, Mrs. Bridget Chibwana, Board Chairperson of the Malawi Communication Regulatory Authority, and all board members here present, Mr. Daud Suleiman, Director General, Management and Staff of the Malawi Communication Regulatory Authority here present, all government officials here present, Honorable Susan Doss, do we have Honorable Susan Doss, MP, Chairperson of the Parliamentary Committee on Media, Information and Communication, and all the members of Parliament here present, all the traditional leaders here present, all the religious leaders here present, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is an honor and privilege to stand before you today as guest of honor for the second edition of the Women and Girls in Cyber 2024 annual conference. I was named the ambassador, so excuse me if I feel I'm in a foreign land. I think I am. I'm in foreign. I'm in foreign land representing my home village, which is the older generation who are not very conversant with the cyberspace. But I'm representing quite a bit of a generation. And I was sitting there and thinking, excuse me, I'm glad information. I have 14 grandchildren. My first grandchild is now 20 years old, and my last one, I think this is my last one, is about 3-4 months old. So I know what it is to be to be in that space from another world. So when I was thinking about it this morning, I think ambassador is the right title. This change has brought many opportunities, but it has also introduced serious challenges, particularly with the rise of cybercrime. Though Malawi is a developing nation, we are not safe from these global cyber threats. And I think most of you know, in our position, how we are bullied left and right in the cyberspace. So we understand. I was like, I wish I could attend. Maybe I could learn one or two things about these things that would be helpful. But I think whatever the presenters have prepared, we will be very, very hopeful to be safe in this foreign country, in a way, for the older generation. But for you, it's your country, so you better learn how to stay in that world, isn't it? So thank you for those that are here trying to give more information about this space, how we can protect yourself, and things like that. Cybercrime is a problem that affects every country, no matter how developed. It's not just Malawi. That's a different world. It's a new world. So everybody is, I think we are at the same level. I don't think it's just us that are bullied sometimes. Everybody is bullied. Like they've said already, maybe the girls are in the receiving end, but it's not only the girls, it's all of us. I think most of you know about, like, for example, us. We are bullied left and right on social media. It's like, I think our world was much better than this one. But we have to get used to it and take it on and help the younger ones to take it on also and survive and thrive. Not just survive, thrive. Imagine a world where every woman and girl, no matter where she is from, has the knowledge and the skills to protect herself and her community online. A world where cyber threats are met with resilience and innovation, driven by diverse perspectives and talents of women leaders. This is why it is so important for us to come together to face this issue head-on, and who better to lead this effort than the women and girls in our society. As caregivers, innovators, and leaders, you have the unique skills and perspectives that are crucial in the fight against cybercrime. I stand here today to encourage you all to take this mission seriously. I'm confident our male allies will stand with us in this fight. Together, men and women, we still be stronger and more resilient against the threats of the digital world. We know that women face significant barriers in the technical world, from gender bias to lack of resources. But when we break these barriers, we not only empower women, but also strengthen our entire society. When women thrive in cybersecurity, we all benefit from a safer, more inclusive digital landscape. Last year's inaugural conference was a great success. They gave me the figures. I'm a figure person, so I understand issues better with figures. Tell me 373 delegates attending in person and 821 joining online. That was last year. I don't know about this year. I hope can even improve on those figures. This high level of participation shows the strong interest and urgent need to support women in this field. Last year, 40 sessions were done, including presentations, panel discussions, hand-ons, training, and technical demonstrations led by girls. Out of 32 speakers, 25 were Malawians, with 19 external experts and 6 representatives from MACRA. These numbers show our community's strong commitment to closing the gender gap in the cyberspace. This year, we are pleased to welcome an even more diverse and talented group of individuals who have come to share their knowledge, experiences, and insight. Your presence here is a clear sign of the global recognition of the importance of working together in cybersecurity. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our strength as community is only as strong as our weakest link. Now is the time for us to inspire the next generation of women in cybersecurity, empowering them to become the protectors of our digital future. Let us use this conference to share best practices, build new partnerships, and ignite a passion in young women and girls who will lead the way in cybersecurity in the years to come. As we gather here today, I urge each one of you to commit to mentoring a young woman or a girl in your community, to advocate for greater access to cybersecurity education, and to push for policies that protect the most vulnerable in our digital world. The time to act is now, and together we can make a lasting impact. If you have any issue, the girls, I am available. I've been I've been a target, as you know, but Sometimes you can even learn something from those from those bullies. So ask yourself, okay, this one is bullying me this way, and what can I learn from that, you know? But you know that you can go past that. Don't let that define you. Together, we are not just participants in this digital revolution, we are leaders, innovators, and protectors. And for us women, let's work at protecting our young girls. So for some of us, we have experience. Like I told you, I've got 14 grandchildren. So I have experience, so I understand. So I may not be hurt that bad if I compare myself with a young girl who's maybe just coming on that cyberspace. So women, let's help our young girls to stand. To say, oh, it comes and it goes. Let's just go on with life so they can also survive. Let us move forward with courage, knowing that our work today will secure a brighter, safe tomorrow for all. I warmly welcome you all to the second edition of the Women and Girls in Cyber 2024 Annual Conference. To our international participants, welcome to Malawi, the warm heart of Africa. Takulandirani. Thank you for your attention. May God bless all of you, and may you have and learn and get courage from this conference. Thank you.
Excellency, for your speech and for going beyond just the technical end of things, but to also speak about your personal experience. I will ask if you may please return to the stage, as we would like to take some pictures with you. We will have 2 group photos, so all of them will have the First Lady, of course. So we'll set the stage up, and then we'll ask for the First Lady to return to the stage. For the first photo, we'll have the Honorable Minister of Information, the Secretary for Information, Secretary for Gender, Secretary for Education, MACRA Board Chair, 5 board directors, the MACRA DG, Justice Zone Ntaba, may I ask for those that I've called out to come to the stage, and the First Lady will then join you. The Minister of Information to lead the way. Minister of Information, Secretary for Information, Secretary for Gender, Secretary for Education, MACRA Board Chair, 5 board directors, MACRA DG, Speaker Justice Zone Ntaba as well to join, and past So we'll also have the Postmaster General and the presenters to join the first picture. The presenters for this event, Jacqueline, Miss Emma, Miss Musonda, Miss Joyce, and Molope as well to join this picture. Thank you very much. I'll ask that the First Lady remains and then the rest can take a seat. Thank you. Our second photo is that with the First Lady and the 20 students. Yes, you have to be bold in moments like these. Quickly taking a seat next to the First Lady. Fantastic. These are some of our students that are here participating, attending the conference for the next 3 days. Protectors of our digital future, as the First Lady put it. We'll have, please head to the back as well. And let's fill the other side as well so that we have a balanced photo. And the shorter ones, you may want to step forward. Mugane na bwanji kuti munali kunga tisimukuoneka muchituze. Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, girls. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our official opening for the Women and Girls in Cyber Conference 2024. Once again, our theme, inspiring the next generation. There are many our next generation, empowering future women cyber security professionals. A round of applause. With that, I'll ask that we stand for the national anthem. Thank you very much. Please remain standing as the First Lady leaves. Thank you, Your Excellency, for joining us this morning. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. next 3 days. I'm sure you will all have a fantastic time. Looking forward to seeing what you all get to learn, or we all get to learn in the next 3 days. Well, Lulu is here, and we're not just going to settle for the one song that he did, right? Yeah? And also, the First Lady is not here anymore. So you can do something now. All right, fantastic, everyone. A round of applause for Lulu as he takes us into the day.
Thank you. Tima wangasi kumanya ine kumari mundi mvaja kachino numanga oera kuwa uzanansi azanga ose cheru kumari andi mvaja kachino nuvala vete azanga ena kumarira ati atandi soa bale anga kugula masuti kujalira siku wini magene kumanyada tendele da upeza sindinkaziwa kutizo tende ningapagendine tima wako oiba muntu wachipongwe kusita magoro hanga kumanga milimo tabiya sewu kaziwa kuti utanditawa amayo beziranga latawira kusoweto mwachenjera tari utandifuna tawita kwa inu 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 kubindikila nyumba kuyenda josolika kwandifeka chizimu cha manyazi dale bale anga kundiuna akungoketsa nsozi winaziliza sitina mangeto galiri winoga dangu ndiuza kuti wadi yayi ndinewonya sanza kujiditsa manyazi dale winoga dangu ndiuza chimene ndinalakwa kumanteladi mpaka kundisiya ine patsuwa momavano bwanji kumutawa nkazi kumutawa mamuna kumusebedetsa mtimaye dipepa wa mwamba akupatse iwe mwayi kupatseso moyo autali kutauna mwachenjera tali uzandifuna tawita kwanda inu mwachenjera tali ngidu utandifuna tawita kwa woza mlichota patali, sokolo niliona, niloa na langa niloza, walikuta niko lide. Oh, niloa na langa niloteka, machimo mwendi mapanga, mulipata bemoyo, mulina necholinga. Masiku wose moyo wanga, uye musanitaye, nilindino tetezedwa. Dalitani antu woche pavo, ome amani konda, na konda chito yanga. Udalisenso anto dananane, wafuna tibutika, abateni zoso, ingoni motinema, sokolo niliwona, niloa na langa nilot, walikuta nikonide, sokolo niliwona, niloa na langa, oti mwalichota patali, sokolo niliwona, niloa na langa nilot, walikuta nikonide, sokolo niliwona, niloa na langa niloteka. Kazi wangwilo, anga mpeze ndani. 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 Atamanga chuno mwake ndi mphamvu, nalimbitsa mikono yake. Azindikila malonda ake, amuyendela nyale yake sizima. Atamanga chuno mwake ndi mphamvu, nalimbitsa mikono yake. Azindikila malonda ake, amuyendela nyale yake sizima. Kazi wangwilo, hey, anga mpeze ndani. Inu, kazi wangwilo, anga mpe. Thank you. Some more. Kulilongwe lelo litikona, kulilongwe tikutitikona, koma pakala panja
Thank you so much, Lulu, for your performance. Just guiding us through our program this morning. We shall break for tea for the next 20 minutes, where we shall also conduct media interviews. After we break for tea, we'll come back here and start our conference. Tea is being served in the back. So now we are breaking for tea. We are doing media interviews, and we'll come back here in the next 20 minutes, which is 10:35, to commence our program. Thank you.